Welcome to Vlogmas. I think it's the third day. Yay! Third day. I have my little sidekick here with me who's pretending he's not interested, but he is actually interested. And of course now he's going to get down into everything. Well, I hope you had a good day. It's a little late today that I'm starting this, but it's been a very long day. I've been doing a lot of stuff and I had a lot of things I had to take care of. And in between, I did the putting up of the tree, which was surprisingly difficult, and it sounds rather pathetic to say because it's a 4-foot tree. I will tell you, it's almost ready for me to show you. It's right here, actually. Oh my gosh, it's like one of those things in life that it seemed like such a small little thing to do, and it seems like such a small little task to do, and it involved moving all kinds of furniture all through different rooms. And then of course, you know, you move the furniture, then you have to dust and sweep and wash that floor, and then you move the furniture to another area, and you just it was like one thing after another. And I was like, oh my gosh, all this to just set up a tiny little tree. But finally it is done, and I'm just finishing up some of the ornaments, which actually I'm going to be filming. I think tomorrow I'm going to be filming those. But anyway, today I'm really glad you're with me, and I am going to actually be working on this. You can see I thrifted this recently for $8.49 less my 30% senior discount. Woohoo! And we have the glasses today because, like I said, it's been a long day. My eyes were like, no more contacts. So I had gotten this. I have loved these kind of like villages that you set up. I've loved them my whole entire life. I know kids, you know, particularly like these kind of things where there's like trains and little villages and stuff, or sometimes shop windows have all these like amazing collections of these little houses, and they're lit up, and sometimes they have little people outside, and it's so cool. I have loved this my whole life, and I don't know if that's childhood wonderment or that's more like my constant tendency to be like a little grandma and liking this kind of stuff. They had a bunch, probably like 5 or 6 of these little houses that it looked like the same kind of collection at the thrift store the day that I got this about a week ago. And I was all excited, but I did have a cart and I knew I had to run through there quickly. So I was checking a couple of different departments for things, and I came back and like anything, they were gone, except the church. So whoever bought the other ones didn't want the church, but actually that's perfect because I did want the church most of all. So my idea for this, let's see if I can get it out. And I did take this out already, and I'm very excited to say it does light up. So that's really good. And it looked like it was brand new when I got this. Maybe they took it out once, maybe they never did. I don't know. Maybe this came from a store. Who knows? Let's see if I can get it out. Please hold. Does anybody else's teeth hurt when styrofoam makes that sound? Ugh. So here it is. This is the church. It's very pretty. It is ceramic, and it's very pretty as it is. I like it a lot. It does have cute little stained glass windows that kind of light up in a few different spots. It's also on the tower. There's like little windows. So it is very pretty the way it is, and this would be just fine, but like a lot of things, I just can't leave well enough alone. So I actually thought that I would paint this and kind of make it a little more my style. So that's what I'm going to do. It's probably not the most exciting video per se, but I don't know. I just thought that this was something that is just like more of a reminder that when you, especially when you thrift things, you know, when we go thrifting, we a lot of times have ideas in our head what we want to find. And a lot of that is from what we see in like retail stores or magazines and things like that. But I more wanted to do this just to kind of spark in you the reminder that you don't have to just look at things in the way that they are. You can like reimagine them. So just like clothing, you can change a lot about clothing when you thrift it. You can also change things that are like decor. So he's trying to go under where I'm painting. I'm painting on like a little, one of those little tray tables. I love those. I think I've had like a little tray table in my life at some point throughout, like since I was a kid. I don't know if anybody else likes tray tables, but that's one of those things that I think I've always had. You can sit in bed with it, you can sit on the couch with it, you can sit on the floor, and it's just that little surface. So I just went into my stash and I just got what I had. The lights are really dim tonight. I'm in my room and I really just didn't feel like bright lights and everything. So I hope that's okay. It's not so much for you to see the colors. I'll show you the finished church, like when it's all painted. And I also was thinking that because I'm going to be using this like kind of a dirty, rosy, shabby chic pink color. This is by Country Chic. I think I got this on Amazon. This is what I painted. This is one of the colors I used to paint this, and then there's like colors layered over it. And I also have this kind of minty green chalk paint. So these are both chalk paints. Then I was thinking it might be kind of cool. I don't know how. Maybe this will work, maybe it won't. But also some of the roses that I did the little molds here with the clay, I thought maybe I would make some of those too. So the first thing we're going to do is paint. That's going to be the first thing. I've got my brushes. I've got my paint. Does this paint not look like it has seen some things? It has been through some projects and I have not been neat with it. So let me see. How am I going to do this? I think I would want the roofs to be the green, and I think I'm just going to kind of dry brush with, well, maybe not dry brush. Maybe I'll paint more on the brick part. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. And maybe if you have a project, you can kind of join me on Vlogmas. I did see this little church, and I just thought the shape of it was so nice, because usually you find something that's like little churches and stuff for decor, and they're so small. And I'm really glad that I found this. So I don't even know if you can see what I'm doing. Probably not. But the idea was I wanted to make this kind of like a shabby chic kind of look to the church, just because it's my style, not because it has to look realistic or anything. I just thought it would be pretty and something that would be a little more one of a kind than, you know, you would find in a store. Which really is another thing that I like about thrifting, because you can just do your own thing. You don't have to dress like everybody else. You don't have to wear what everybody else is wearing. You can really like do something that's your own. And I am really in a rambly mood today, so I hope you don't mind that. But see, so far, just painting it more of the pink. And so that's what I'm going to be doing. Are there any you should leave in the comments like what you're working on now. Like, is there quilts that you're making? Are there things that you're sewing for gifts or for yourself? I don't really sew too many gifts nowadays because my son is grown. I don't really have much family, and I don't know, a lot of people, you know, they're not my style. My friends are not really the same style as me, so yeah, it's just, I mean, sometimes I make things and give them away, but yeah, I don't know. So I'd love to know what you're working on during this Christmas season. If there's anything that you are continuing to work on, it might not be done for Christmas, but maybe it's just a big project you're working on personally. That's really cool. My brush is really too big right now. I need a smaller brush. I think that's where we're at so far. And maybe, and also, you know, I've got white sweatpants on right now that are kind of fleecy, brand new, which is just perfect to wear when you are painting. I didn't really think this through. I just was really tired. And also, I also want to know, like, is there a rule? Because I watch so many Vlogmases. Ooh, excuse me, I got hiccups. I watch so many Vlogmases from people, and it seems to be like a rule, like you have to have a mug of coffee or tea to start. And I'm like, I don't even want to have tea right now. I'm not interested in that. So I'm probably like doing every single thing wrong. I don't even know if there's any paint left in here. But sometimes if you can just get some up to the lid. This is really great camera work. Isn't this amazing? Wow. It's just awe-inspiring work here. Hanging out with me. So, where's Tigray? Can you see him? He is right there. Hi, baby. Hello. Like a little parrot over my shoulder. Maybe I should put you there. That might be worse. But let's see, what else was I going to talk about? It really has been super packed in the stores around me. And I don't know if you guys are experiencing that also, but I'm amazed. It has been just already looks like it's the week before Christmas. So I'm kind of excited for that because I understand I'm not like one of those people that gets all stressed out when there's a lot of crowds and stuff, because I mean, it's Christmas. There's a lot of people doing very similar things that are out on the road at the same time. So you have to understand that. But at the same time, I'm glad, because I guess it's good for the economy. So that's a good thing. But yeah, I'm just amazed at already. And I mean, I am going to, like TJ Maxx has been one of those places that I am just fascinated that people's carts are like laden, like over, like wow. Some people have some serious money, or they might be going into serious debt, which I don't think is very smart, but I don't know. Maybe they do have serious money, and I'm just, it must be nice. That's wonderful. But yeah, keep injecting all the money into the economy. That's good. Keep it going. Maybe things will get better. But what else did I want to talk about? Yeah, so are there some favorite Vlogmases that you like to watch? Are there certain ones that you look forward to every year, or is the new ones that you've discovered? I'd love to know that too. These little turrets. And I kind of feel like I'm just, talking, and this kind of feels like when people do like live videos, which I could not handle that. when I used to be on Instagram, I did do a couple of lives. Oh my gosh, that is way too much. That's way too much for me because I can't see the screen with the comments, and I can't, oh my gosh, that's a lot. That I take my hat off to anybody that can do live videos. That is really something. I have a lot of respect. Also, have any of you ever painted something like this? Like maybe painted a whole village, or painted, I don't know. I always thought it'd be really cool to do like a whole entire train set and make it all like pastel. Ooh, that would be so pretty. So I hope I have enough of this green paint. And I don't even know if by the time, you know, this video finishes, because I didn't want it to be too long. And this might be a two-part of me doing this. In fact, it's probably going to be a two-part because the paint's going to have to dry. And then I'm going to do the white, where the white snow drifts are. If you can see that. See how it's like at the corners of the roof. So I'm going to paint over that for now, but after I'm going to go over it with white paint, and then I want it to be like sparkly. So yeah, I'm going to go over the different areas with, I don't know if I'm going to do glitter or if I'm going to do glitter paint. I'll have to see about that. So yeah, this is probably just going to be like a shorter video. I had forgotten on day one. I was so like, I'm doing Vlogmas, and I totally didn't think that I had filmed a getting my bed, which you're seeing right now. It's great. But getting my bed all ready for the festive season. So maybe I'll throw that into here. I am wearing the same clothes as day one, so excuse me for that. But whatever, I got some super cute sheets, so maybe I will paint this for a little longer, and then we will do the part 2 tomorrow. And yeah, we'll just keep going. I don't know that every day is going to be like a perfectly finished style video, or if it's just like, I mean, I think Vlogmas, you're supposed to be, well, I don't know if there's rules, but I think that Vlogmas, you're kind of supposed to be, you know, like following along. So maybe it's good that things continue on to the next day. That's kind of, it's easier for me too, because I don't have the time to be doing like perfectly orchestrated videos every day. That I'm amazed that some people can do that. Gosh, they have events planned. I was supposed to go somewhere tomorrow for like a Christmas village thing, but it looks like it's going to rain. So I might have to do that Friday. And yeah, so rather than me being rambly McRamble any longer, I am going to keep painting this off camera. And before I let you go, I want to show you something that, and I definitely have run out. I'm going to have to get more of this paint. I'll have to go tomorrow morning. But before I let you go, I have to show you, let me put up the tree, and let's see. There he is. If I put up the tree, I had gotten this after I had gotten a little Nutcracker Mouse King. And look at this beautiful, beautiful swan. Oh my gosh. So I have the Mouse King for Nutcracker, and I have the beautiful swan for Swan Lake. And it is a Christian Lacroix. Ooh. So I have a little bit of French decor that I can put out. And she's so pretty. And I love it. So the thing is, she does have poinsettias, so she will have to be seasonal I was thinking of putting some faux flowers around her neck, and then I could keep her out year round. So I'm going to think about that. I'm going to think about doing that. But she's so pretty. I did get her at TJ Maxx, and she was $12.99. Yep. So I love her, and I just wanted to show her to you too. So I am going to be finishing the rest of the ornaments, and then I'll be able to show you my tree. I'm going to continue painting this, and then I'll be able to show you that, I think, tomorrow if I have it done. And other than that, thanks for hanging out with me. I know that this was not the most you know, snazaroo video, but I also have a huge box that I got. I found another pattern lot on eBay for very little money for a very lot of patterns. The box is huge, and I do want to open that with you. I know it's not necessarily Christmas themed, but I thought I would share some of the, if there's really good ones in there, I wanted to share them with you, and I'm excited to look in there. It's been hard to wait, but I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful night. Take care. Bye. Time to give my bed a Christmas winter makeover.